A gravesite visit, now a familiar ritual for Doug and Danielle Flood.
Good night, my friend.
Night, Monster Man.
Their only son took his life 5 years ago at the tender age of 18.
I wish I hugged him that night tighter.
Jason Flood was an all-American boy, seemed to have everything. Honor student, athlete, performer. He grew up in Derry in a close-knit family surrounded by love.
When he was a baby, Jason was very happy. He always had a smile on his face.
Sports consumed his life, baseball, track, and soccer. Then, his senior year at Pinkerton Academy, he changed his tune.
So she wakes up, time to break down. She left a note upon the dresser and she's right on time.
He learned how to sing. He learned how to play guitar and sing together. He was in a play. He was on stage. He learned to dance. Things we never thought we'd see.
Classmate Eden Richardson's mouth dropped the day Jason the Jock walked into chorus.
I was actually shocked to see him there because I was like, wait, you sing?
The two shared scenes in the school musical Beauty and the Beast. Jason's own music tastes were a bit edgier. He was rarely without his guitar.
We used to text pretty much every night, and it was always the same thing. It's like, oh, like, what are you up to? Laying in bed, listening to music, playing guitar, like, without fail.
Childhood friend Gabby Gerard also noticed troubling changes senior year.
I used to call them his funks, because he would go through funks in waves, and, sometimes he was really good and really energetic, and, then other times he was just quiet.
The mood swings flared up at home, too.
Teenage kid, we're his parents. He's not supposed to like us all the time.
Right.
He's in a bad mood.
Spring of senior year, Jason sought help. His mom sat in on his first counseling session.
He told them flat out that if there was a gun in the house, he would shoot himself.
Jason refused further testing and medication, but he did continue therapy, at least for a little while.
Stayed up a lot, till 3, 4 in the morning just talking, because he'd have days where he's like, I'm fine, I don't need counseling anymore.
And so he stopped. He graduated in 2016, spent the summer performing with his garage band. He decided to put off college and landed a good job, but he never made it to his first day. His high school choral group sang at his funeral service. Jason's family and friends have worked to keep his memory alive through the Jason R. Flood Memorial Foundation, its signature event, Pizza Stock. Jason and his bandmates conceived the idea before he died. An all-day concert where kids hang out, eat pizza, and share live music.
They didn't get a chance to do that, so after Jason passed, a couple of his bandmates asked Doug for his help to make that happen. And Pizza Stock was born.
And I see everyone getting all the things I want.
They used the platform to spread the word about mental health and suicide prevention, giving kids a safe place to come together and support one another, share their musical talents, and have fun, but also learn about suicide's warning signs and how to get help. Todd Donovan from NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is one of many guest speakers.
It is a very, very common problem. 1 in 5 of us are suffering from mental illness or a mood disorder of some sort.
Lorelei Stahl and Emerson Caracito and their band, Second to Last Minute, were part of the summer lineup for Pizza Stock 5.
I feel like the music and the pizza are big draws for kids, but that message, it's very important.
The Music Fest has grown every year, now using 3 stages with dozens of musical acts. We caught up with Second to Last Minute, rehearsing for next month's Pizza Stock 5.5 at Tupelo Music Hall.
I think it's just something that needs to be talked about a lot more, especially with people our age. It's so easy to just get so stuck in your own mind to the point where you feel like you can't even just function.
There are encouraging signs of kids reaching out.
A 12-year-old girl just casually come up and pick up a business card that was for suicide prevention and had the number on it, and she just casually, quietly put it in her backpack.
Jason making a difference even after his death. He's one of the reasons his high school drama buddy, Eden Richardson, became a mental health counselor.
Knowing that he was struggling and didn't get that help that he needed, and knowing that there are a lot of people like him out there, made me really want to do this sort of work.
And for Doug and Danielle, who've kept Jason's room as he left it, Pizza Stock and its mission gives them some peace. But nothing fills the void.
You're looking at the kids up on stage having a great time, and it warms you, and you're like, this is why we're doing it. This is purposeful, this is meaningful, but then you're like...
Reminded that it's not our kid up there doing the same. You know, I miss the hugs and the I love you, Mom.
They're hoping music will heal, saving other families from deep loss and pain.
He saw